Hello, this is Sarah Tuberty, your host from Disarming Disability. Enjoy the following program on Public House Media.
Hi, this is Emily.
This is Lindsay.
And this is Elizabeth,
co-hosts of Beauties and Headcanons here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Once you are done with this episode, we hope you'll come check out our show, Beauties and Headcanons, where we talk nerdy to you about fandoms, fan fiction, and all pop culture for nerds that you can think of. A new show comes out every Friday.
Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Don't be afraid to ask what you need. You deserve it. Welcome to Choose to Rise. Welcome to Public House Media. I'm so thrilled that you're here with me today. And I'm so excited to share with you a little bit about talking about what you deserve in life, how you can take care of yourself and explore how you can live your best life by being here with me here on Choose to Rise today. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need. You deserve it. Amen to that, sister, right? And if you want to catch more of me, head over to KJP Meyer on Instagram, head over to chooseriseup.com, connect with me there, find more past episodes. I can't wait to engage with you and to learn more about my listeners and my followers. So thank you so much for those of you that tune in. And I have a rating review from Miss Coley. Coley Clark says, "It never fails. The podcast I listen to is the exact one I need to hear. And this one was perfect timing." I am so, so glad, Coley, that I was able to provide something to you that was inspiring and that was helping you live your best life. So thank you again. And I hope that all of this means so much to you. So if you want to be featured here, if you want to be leave a rating review over on iTunes, that would be amazing. And other people will be able to find us more and be a part of things a lot easier when people go there and rate and review it. So thanks so much. All right, let's get talking about this, right? Why you deserve it. Don't spend all your time putting everyone else first, only to put yourself last. How many of you have ever put yourself last on the to-do list? Guilty as charged. I started this whole personal development journey, this whole healthy living journey about 5 years ago, being the last person on my to-do list. I was the last thing that got attention. I was the last thing that got fed. I was the last thing that got asleep. I was the last one that had any sort of self-care to do anything with. And I was always pouring myself into other people, whether it was my job or my family, mostly my job, less on my family, and way even less on myself. So your needs are no less important than anyone else's. Asking for what you want or need doesn't make you selfish. It makes you selfist, right? You are working on a better you. We want you to rise up out of your current situation and live your best life. So what does it mean? How do you do self-care? From an early age, many of us are learning the importance of being independent, right? I just talked about this a little bit ago on a previous episode. Hard work and measuring up to expectations, we push ourselves to excel and do more and be better and be more and accomplish more and all those things, right? But few people end up living the life they really want and striving full tilt all at the same time. So what is it that you can do to help yourself not burn out? I know that I was definitely burning the candle at both ends. I was trying to be more, do more, excel at more things, accomplish, live up to other people's expectations, and it was exhausting. It was extremely exhausting. But when I started taking time for myself, I got into self-care for me, and I used that as a central living point for myself. I became more productive. I became more fulfilled. I started to learn more about who I was and who God made me to be. I started to be encouraged by other people doing the same kinds of things, and I started to live a better life. I started to enjoy life. I started to take care of myself, and then I had the time and the energy and the focus to help take care of other people better as well. So yet too few of us really know how to honor our deep needs and our cravings to slow down. And we need to really learn how to rebalance ourselves and ask for the help that we need. But what you can do is really start to, what is learning about what good self-care is. I'm going to tell you about that. But good self-care is just as important as working hard to foster a healthy, meaningful life. You deserve the peace and personal satisfaction that comes with self-care. You deserve to feel good in the skin you're in. You deserve to feel good with positive energy and the people around you that are supporting you and encouraging you. You deserve to feel good and have great self-care. So what does self-care mean? What does that even look like in a crazy busy world? I mean, girl, you've got like a 40 to 60 hour work week. You've got kids that need to be fed. You've got laundry to do. You've got food to cook. You've got a husband that wants attention, and you've got a bunch of girlfriends that haven't seen you in years. Well, guess what? You can still do self-care and manage all of that. Self-care means adopting a mindset that makes your physical and your mental health a priority. It shows in behavior like getting enough sleep, eating well, and in many other ways and many other aspects of life, like saying no to extra obligations without having guilt, liking yourself, better yet, loving who you are, setting boundaries with family and friends who demand too much of your energy and aren't serving you in the long run, standing up for yourself, telling people that you matter, showing up in a way that tells them that you deserve respect, and that you deserve what you are doing in this world matters more than what their expectations on you are. Giving yourself a gift of mindfulness through meditation or yoga or personal development, plugging a podcast like this or doing other things, making a healthy diet, regular exercise, and getting adequate rest helps you prioritize yourself and get all of your personal needs met so that you have more time and energy to give to the people around you. And asking for help without hesitation or shame. I have so many women that I work with on a regular basis on the things that of like their healthy diet and healthy exercise routine. They don't know how to manage it all. And so I help balance that for them. I help work through the struggles of finding the time to get in a workout. I help manage the time of figuring out how to get rid of the guilt and the perfectionism and the need to be more for other people, and really have them look in and figure out where they can find those skills and abilities within themselves. And they can start treating themselves with kindness and compassion as they work towards their goals of living longer, healthier lives. So why is self-care so easily devalued? Well, we live in a culture where self-care often takes a back seat to drive and ambition and success and all of the things that are fancy and shiny objects. There's this assumed obligation to say yes to extra work hours because you think you need the money, or because we don't want to risk disapproval, or we just attend to saying yes to everything that comes our way because we don't want to look like we're being bad or lazy or, ungrateful for the things that are in our lives. But at the exact same time, we want to look like we have it all together, like we can handle it all the time. And that's so unrealistic. There's no way that we can handle everything that life throws at us. You have to be able to say no to some things. You have to be able to, put the brakes on a little bit and relax. You have to be able to slow down and really feel encouraged and take better care of yourself, so that when you feel empowered and you feel charged up, you can do other things for other people. When you get to be mentally and physically exhausted, you get overwhelmed and you get stretched too thin. And then your family tells you that you're working too hard and your kids never see you and you're short with them. And that's not how you want your kids to remember you. Maybe you've worked 70 to 80 hours that week and you just feel so distraught and defeated, and that you are dropping the ball in other areas of your life. Maybe you're getting sick all the time, and that maybe it's just a chronic cold, but it can really lead to a serious illness with stress and things like that. It can really take a toll on the body. You're shortchanging your sleep. You're not eating regular meals. Your exercise happened years ago and you don't even know where to start. That's where I step in and help you get a balance on it, get a check on where you're at, and give you the tools and resources for any type of lifestyle. And so if that's something that you're interested in, please reach out and let's talk. But, if really just talking more about self-care and being kind to yourself, there is huge importance of being compassionate with yourself. It's super important to practice good self-care, because the biggest challenges our mental, emotional well-being happen when we're struggling, right? Learning to respond with compassion rather than self-criticism is key to taking good care of yourself emotionally. In fact, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's actually something that is selfist, right? Asking for what you want or need doesn't make you selfish. It makes you a selfist. It means you're focusing on you so that you have more time to take and more energy to give to other people. Taking care of yourself first is super important, especially if you're dedicated to taking care of other people, especially if you have kids, especially if you're working for a team or a boss or a group of people that you work together with. Just as an airplane passengers are told to put their own oxygen masks on first in an emergency, right? I just flew a couple weeks ago. It was one of the first things that comes out of their mouth. Taking care of your own well-being first enables you to help yourself and others, and in so many other ways. So how do you do this? Well, you find a support system, okay? You're going to build a network of friends, that can help you take care of yourself well. You want to find people that are going to be doing the things that you want to do. So if you're looking for a group of people that are working out, that are eating well, and they're living a positive life, hit me up. Send me an email at kjpmeyer@gmail.com. I'd love to support you and encourage you. If you need to find a support system that is working on your job skills, or you're working on those kinds of things, reach out. Go to get on social media and find someone that's going to be working with you in those kinds of ways. Building a network of friends to help you and help you move forward in that way is going to definitely help you. Another thing is to get active. Make a decision to take good care of yourself. It isn't something that you're going to fit into an overloaded schedule, so you're going to have to learn to find some balance. You don't have to learn how to take some things off your plate so that you can put the positive things on your plate. Getting in at least 20 minutes of exercise that's going to pump your heart rate pumping, that's going to decrease your stress, it's going to increase your energy, it's going to help you do the things that you need to do in the rest of your day. And it's also going to be able to help your body physically last longer because you're going to be taking care of it. So whenever you need a pick me up in life, whenever you need something like that, find a way to pump in some more self-care into your day, and you're going to have a much better way of going about that. So something else that you can do is to plug into positive content, whether it's a good book, maybe it's a good podcast like this, maybe it's a good friend, a conversation that you're having with someone, maybe you're watching YouTube videos or listening to things on a run or doing something of the sort. Whatever that might be, making sure that you're taking care of you so that you can take care of other people. When you take good care of yourself, you feel better, you function better, you show up better in life, you show up more with confidence and positivity. And when you build habits that prioritize rest and health and emotional support, you enable the more positivity and power to come into your life and for you to accomplish more things along the way. You get to smell the roses, you get to appreciate the small things in life, you get to celebrate and live life to its fullest. And if you really think about it, being able to meet your own needs first is for love and respect and support that makes you able to offer all of those things to other people as well. So don't be afraid to ask for what you need because you deserve it. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you love this podcast and you want to learn more, if you want to get past episodes, head over to chooseyourriseup.com and click the podcast section. You can find us on any podcast app and leave a rating and review on iTunes. It helps more people find it. Thank you again so very much for joining me today. And I hope to see you back here again every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, checking out more of what we're doing here on Choose Your Rise. Have a great day.